Guys, campers are so cheap, they're giving them away. Okay, not really, but they probably should be. Welcome back, guys. Have you noticed around the country these RV dealerships are stacking up with inventory? Some of these RV dealerships in my area of Central Florida are literally busting at the seams. They've got them strung out, not only the lot, but they've got them out by the highway. They run deep and wide, and they're stacking them along the road with sale signs on them, heavily discounted signs, those kinds of things. So if you're looking to get into the RV space for camping for your family, I'd probably wait a little bit. Do a lot of research, do price compare all of these things to find out exactly what kind of camper, what kind of unit that you're into, whether it's a pop up or one of the A-frame styles, or the small pull behind for like a small SUV or a small pickup truck, all the way to toy haulers and 30 plus foot, big boys. So those are going to need heavy duty trucks though. So but if you're in the market for one of these, or think you will be in the near future, keep your eye on these. Kind of see what your family's needs are, and start watching the market for these things, because I don't know how they're not going to be heavily discounted in the near future, because they're stacked up. I'm going to roll in some footage, guys, of a one of our local dealers that has a ton of these campers for sale. They have so much inventory that they literally rented a field down the road. Now they don't sell these here. They rented this. This is kind of like a horse park area. Well, they rented that just to stack these things up. Now, guys, these things are so close together and wide, you couldn't even take buyers in there to see these things. That's how many there are. So I know they're not taking buyers over there to look at these campers, because you couldn't even get in there. It wouldn't even be safe to take buyers in there. And they don't look like they're in any kind of order. They're just backed them in there right next to each other and right beside each other. I'm going to roll in some footage of there. I took pictures just driving by. I took some other footage of one of the other dealers that has a ton of inventory too. They keep, over the years, they've bought more property, cleared it, put in light poles and whatnot, just to house all these campers. There's so many of them, and now they're just full. You see it when I drive by. You see it. It looks like the front, but if you look toward the back of the film, you can see all of them stacked up along the back as well. So that it runs deep, and it's wide. So it's not just the ones in front. It runs deep. So I'm gonna roll in some of that footage. But listen, if you guys, it looks like that RV market is probably crashing. They have so much inventory. Looks like some of the plants have shut down. Some of them are laying off people or letting people go. Um, the the market is just crazy. It's had such an uptick over the last few years. There was so much inventory on their lots. There's no way they should have ever expected that was going to continue forever. That was a COVID phenomenon, just like everything else that happened the last few years. But there's no way that anybody in the camper industry should have expected that to continue and roll on year after year after year. That's just not possible, especially with the prices going up, interest rates going up. I don't know how they expect most of these people to pay for these campers. They're so expensive and the interest rates are so high. So, but in closing, guys, if you're looking to get one of these things in the near future, you think you're going to move into that space, pick out the one that's, fits your needs. Start looking at them, start getting educated in that market, and then just keep your eye on the sales prices and just watch them come down. The dealers are going to be offering, steep discounts. Even the manufacturers are going to be offering discounts. The dealers are going to be offering discounts. They're going to offer so many incentives just to get people into these units that it's probably going to be crazy. I might even be looking for one if the price is right in the next maybe sometime in 24, 24, maybe early 25, I might be looking to get into a bigger unit, toy hauler, that kind of thing. But you guys take a look at these things. They're stacking up. They might be giving them away.